What's up, you guys? Welcome to YML Gaming. I am YML, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the best locations to fish for Norg, the proper bait, the best spears, get you guys covered, man. So without further ado, let's get to it. Now the best spot to fish for Norg are going to be right here at this huge lake. I call this Snail Lake because it looks like a huge snail. It's right outside of the gates of Cetus. You can't miss this lake. It's the largest water mass on the plains. You want to search for the areas where the bubbles are coming to the surface from the lake, and you want to fish in those locations only. Now you want to use, of course, you want to use your Norg bait. You want to use your Pyram fishing spear, and of course your luminous dye. You only catch these fish at night, so you want to spend a night cycle, an entire night cycle, just fishing for these Norg. Leave the Eidolon terrorists alone and just go ahead and get these fish locked down, man. Now you don't want to throw more than one bait in a location because this bait is a pain to craft. So really just take your time, one bait at a time. Use that bait until it's completely gone. Now what I will tell you is what I use, a strategy that I call baiting my fish, man. I will fish every single fish out of the vicinity, just to give my bait a chance to get Norg to actually spawn in. Now I've tested this several times in several locations with several varieties of fish. I have never gotten more than 6 fish to spawn in one location, and I mean a good 20-meter radius, not more than 6 fish. So if you're gonna fish for a certain variety of fish, don't let those common fish take up a spot for what could possibly be a rare fish for you. I fish my eel out of the water. The moment I don't see any other of the rare varieties to pop up, I get rid of all the common fish. And then I start to see more of the rare fish to surface. Now, when you throw your bait in, don't just stand right on top of your bait, but do not go too far away from it. Because what the bait tends to do, and what I've seen, is it will actually pull that special fish to your area, to your location. So you just want to check in the immediate area around your bait for that type of fish. Now, unfortunately, I know there are going to be some people who haven't unlocked this spear yet. And what that means is it's going to take you multiple hits in order to get this thing caught, as well as, you know, other fish that require a certain type of spear. But with the Pyram spear, you can get these things one hit, guaranteed, always one hit, and they come out nice and easy, no hassle. If you do kind of startle them a little, don't even panic because they don't even move that quickly. I think that for this to be a rare species of fish and award you extreme standing when you trade these into the syndicate, it's amazing that they're really, really easy to catch. They don't even startle that easily. You can use the Femora dye to keep them calm if something does happen. I only use that dye really for my Merc Ray because the Merc Ray are fast as hell and I hate that. Now, what I was talking about earlier with baiting my fish, what I mean by that is if I throw a bait in and I get a rare fish of that bait to spawn in almost immediately, what I will then do is fish all of the other fish that aren't that rare species. For instance, if a Norg pops, I will fish all of the other fish from around the Norg and not fish that Norg out. And I'll just wait and wait and wait and wait. Don't let it get close to your bait and eat your bait because the fish will eat your bait. But I have gotten really lucky getting more and more fish of that kind to service in. See, I got another one to spawn in by not hitting that other one. And I've gotten 5 fish now in this location. I know from experience I can only get 6 to spawn in. You don't want them to swim out of your range, so go ahead and clean those things up. But using that strategy, I'm telling you, you can get a lot more of these fish to spawn in. Once you've gotten 2 to spawn in, go ahead and hit those. My bait is about to be gone, so I wasn't really worried about not hitting them in the moment. I was seeing if I could get more to pop up. But this strategy works very well for all of the rare fish. It works really well for the Norg. It works extremely well for the Merc Ray. What I do is I say again, I'll get 1 to spawn in. I'll wait for a minute, those two eels are leaving the vicinity, I'll just run around and see another one that spawned in down in the bottom corner. Before I just hit the immediate one that I see, I'll wait a little bit and give those fish a time, you know, give that bait a little bit of time to actually work itself out, man. I think the game actually spawns in a lot more if you wait and don't just fish. So for the rare species or the rare rarities, you really want to make sure you try this strategy out. Hopefully it works well for you. It has always worked well for me. I don't know. I've had really good luck with using this strategy. Instead of just fishing the first rare fish that I see to surface, I just wait, you know, 5-10 seconds. The bait lasts for at least 2 minutes. So I'm in no hurry and trying to go ahead and get the first one that I see. Even if I see one, if it's really far away from my bait, like I think this was a little too far away, I'll go ahead and fish that thing out of the water. But they still spawn in a really good radius. So just make sure you check that like 10-meter radius right and left of where you throw your bait in, and make sure there aren't any more available to you. You know, don't just stand directly in front of your bait and hope that they pop up. Just that one just happened to pop up, and now I got 3 to surface from one bait. Now I'm getting a little greedy. I want to wait and see if I can get 4 in. You know, I wanted a good screenshot for you guys, but I think this is the most I've gotten to spawn in for the Mercury. I've gotten 4 Trolloc to spawn in using this method, and I've gotten 4. I mean, for the Norg actually, I've gotten 4 Trolloc to spawn in for doing this method, and 4 Mercury, but only 3 Norg to spawn in using this method. But it's really effective. It's absolutely efficient. So if you get a chance, just definitely try this out, and tell me in the comment section if you really get this to work for you the way I got it to work for me. At nighttime, you will get attacked by the Vomvalis. It's extremely frustrating when you're trying to fish to be attacked by anything. But these things are a lot easier to manage than the damn Grenier, so I'm really not complaining. Now you see, I fished an entire night cycle, and the numbers once again speak for themselves, man. Even with a resource booster, 64 small Norg, I got 12 mediums and 14 larges. Of course, we got a bunch of eel because they're the common lake fish, but I'm just saying that is a very effective strategy and a very good way to fish. Make sure you only fish where the bubble locations are. Jump from location to location when the bubbles run out, and you should be good to go. If you're new to YML Gaming, man, be sure to subscribe to the channel, man. Smash that sub button, hit that like. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.